Today I am going to solve activity 2.3, in which you are given 10 statements and you have to pick out true and false statements out of them. The first statement is this: packets have a header which contains the IP address of the sender and the receiver. You can see it from the topic of packet structure that the header contains the IP address of the source device and the IP address of the destination device, that is the receiver. So it means that this first statement is true. Second statement is this: that packets don't require any form of error checking. Error checking. You can see that it is told on the same page number 46, that the CRC method for error checking is used for checking the errors in packets. So this second statement is false. Third statement is this: USBs use a protocol that allow for error-free data transmission between the device and the computer. You can see it from here in the topic of USB. It's mentioned that USBs you follow a method to check the errors in the transmission. You can see that it's given on page number 53 of your book. In the table in which you are given the benefits and drawbacks of USB systems, that USB protocol notifies the transmitter to retransmit data if any errors are detected. This leads to error-free data transmission. So it means that this is a true statement. Next statement says that serial data transmission suffers from data skewing. It is false, because it's clearly mentioned in your book that the data gets skewed when the transmission is parallel. So it means that this statement is false. Skew means the data becomes out of order or unsynchronized. The next statement is this: the longest cable length supported by USB is 5 meters or less. This is given in the drawbacks of USB, that USB supports a cable length of 5 meter. Beyond that, maximum 5 meter. Beyond that, USB hubs are needed to extend the cable length. So it means that this is true. Simplex data transmission occurs when data is transmitted one bit at a time. As you can see it from your book, that the simplex data transmission is not related to the number of bits at a time. It is related to direction. So it's not related to the number of bits. So this statement is false. Full duplex data transmission involves sending 8 bits of data at a time. Full duplex transmission is related to direction, not the number of bits. So this statement is also false. The next statement is this: USB uses serial data transfer. As the name of USB indicates, that USB is universal serial bus. So its name proves that it follows serial data transmission, which means one bit at a time is transferred. The next statement is this: packet switching prevents loss of any data packets, which is false, because it's mentioned in the topic of packet switching that packets get lost and they are retransmitted during the transmission. So this statement is false. The last statement is this: USB connections can transfer data using half duplex or full duplex. You can see it from here that it is important to note that USB allows both half duplex and full duplex data transmission, in which data can be sent and received in